Okay, we're getting all set up. We're about to do a really fun stream. I can't wait. Danny said, "Wow, nice. It is nice." Danny, where are you from? Tell me about yourself. Right now, you're my only friend. We're each other's only friends. And then Arash, how or is it Arash?
Arash.
Arash?
Yeah.
No, don't like shove it
Yeah, that's
off.
fine.
I can never say anybody's name. Arash. And sometimes I just invent names for people. It's crazy. So how do I know if people are talking to me in there?
You'll see it here, but you'll probably have mostly there. Oh wait, now I need to get on camera.
Vienna? Where's Vienna? Is that Italy? Is Vienna in Italy? Don't get mad at me. Okay, do you want to just see what happened over here with me, Arash? Austria. Of course it's from Austria. What does this mean? Do I accept?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
You're good.
Well,
You're alive there.
Okay,
There
great,
you
cool.
go. That's perfect.
Okay, Vienna, Austria. Is Austria where the Sound of Music took place?
I'm so bad with that stuff.
Or did they go to Austria at the end?
Put your username.
Okay, Danny, answer me about Sound of Music. Okay. Carly Ann Philbin. Okay. Is this right? Is this cool? Okay, who's over there? Hi, guys. Hi, Gary. And what's the other person that just came in? Maddo? I'm sorry. It's like very far away, but I want to greet you. I would like to say hello, but it's hard to see. It's hard to see who's in here. I also have such poor vision. Okay, so maybe you guys don't know who I am, but you guys are going to know who I am right now. My name is Carly Ann Philbin. I live in New York City.
Woo!
Ever heard of it? By way of Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, yeah, I love that. And I've lived here. I lived in Brooklyn, I think for like 12 years, maybe 13 years, which is like so crazy. And I moved here from college. Hi, Ian. Hi from the Philippines. Oh my gosh, I want to go to the Philippines. You guys are from such cool places. I'm from Ohio, which is actually pretty important in New York because of in America because of the politics here. It's a swing state, but whatever. We're not going to get into that. So anyway, I moved to New York to go to college because I wanted to be on Broadway, and that hasn't worked out. So now I do comedy, and I'm a comedian. And maybe you guys don't think I'm being funny right now, but I'm actually very funny. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So I have a show, and it's called Let Me Break You Up, an anti-dating game show. And it's a really fun show, and it's like the Newlywed Game. If you guys know what the Newlywed Game is. How do you say it? Boubet? Boubet? Okay, cool. What's that?
Now you're on live on camera.
Hi. Oh, I wasn't on camera before. So I have a show. It's called Let Me Break. You love comedians? Okay. Oh my gosh, everyone's coming in. Hi. So SOS 112233. Great username. Okay, you're just in time to hear, but I can't read the Camfrog things at all. So you're just in time to hear about my show, and it's called Let Me Break You Up, an anti-dating game show. It's like the Newlywed Game where I actively try to break couples up because if I can't be happy, neither can you. And it's all good fun. And whichever couple has the least amount of points at the end of the show has to break up on stage by taking the breakup oath. Can we move that so I can see the live chat over there a little bit? And it's really, really fun. And I wanted to tell you guys why I started that show. Are you guys ready? So I was like really sad. I didn't date for like 7 years in my 20s. And I could never really figure out why I didn't date. I mean, I've always been like really confident, and I've always like loved going out and having friends, but I just like, it never worked out for me. I like never went on a date. I just felt like I wasn't part of this club that got to be in relationships. So I got really bitter. It is interesting. What is it? Elmont 2000? It is interesting. Okay. I'm sorry. I want to read everything everyone's saying. Okay, so anyway, are you guys interested in the story of why I created my show and my heartbreak? So I was so bitter. My roommate wanted her friend from California to come stay with us, and she had just gotten engaged. And because I was so like mad and it made me so uncomfortable, I said she couldn't stay with us. I was like, she's not allowed to stay here because that's how bitter I was. But I've gotten into therapy. But anyway, I was like, just needed to like take my broken heart, turn it into art, and I made this breakup show. And it's so much fun because I get to be in charge and I have all the power and I get to put everyone in their place. And it makes me feel so much better about myself. And weirdly, through the breakup show, people have been like asking me out. Like people in the audience have been asking me out on dates. So in this weird way, this heartbreak led me to not love. I'm not in love. I'm definitely not in love. But it led me to less, and it's given me a lot of fulfillment. I want to answer some of your guys' like questions right now. Marcus Barron, you're happily dating someone. We're also happy for you. Congratulations. What's the secret? Marcus, what is the secret to like a good relationship, a happy relationship, and how long have you guys been together? So I've had this. I'm not married, Abu. I am single. Okay, so you guys, you're going to love this. So I have this breakup show, and surprisingly, everybody in New York wants me on this breakup show because it's so much fun and they've all heard about it and they love it. So I've had this breakup show for 4 years, and my single friends have been like, well, where's the show for me? Like, I want to be on your show. And I'm like, okay, so I created this matchmaking show, and it's called, you guys are going to love this. Do you know what it's called, Raj? Young Hot Sluts.
Oh.
It's so much fun. It's called Young Hot Sluts. It's like the dating game. Do you guys know what the dating game is? Where there's like somebody on one side of the curtain, and then there's 3 contestants, and they can't see each other. And so let's say it's a guy and 3 women, and the guy will ask the woman like relationship questions, and they will answer. And then he picks his match. But mine, it's like the questions are like sexier. And the point is, can you be sexually attracted to someone you can't see? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. So anyway, it's called Young Hot Sluts. On my very first Young Hot Sluts, there was a guy on the show. He's one of the contestants. There was a woman and 3 men, and he was competing to be picked by one of the women, and he was just really cute, and he hung out with me afterwards, and then we dated for 2 years. We dated for 2 years off and on, and we just recently broke up because there was a series of minor disappointments, but he didn't like make a plan for my birthday. I know, like men, come on, men. Like men don't take initiative. They don't make plans a lot, and the women, they have to do it. And I like to be in charge. I like the power, so I'm fine with making plans most of the time. But for my birthday, like, come on, I just wanted to rely on him for my birthday, and I felt like I couldn't. Anyway, I'll get back to my relationship stuff in a second, but I want to address some stuff that has been said. Sebastian DI77, it says, why are you nervous? I'm actually not nervous at all, but this is, I was on Goodnight tonight on streaming on Pal Talk and Camfrog, but this is my first time doing it solo, and so I'm not nervous, but I'm trying to tell you guys something, and I'm also trying to read what people are saying. I'm trying to multitask, and I'm learning that maybe I shouldn't. I need to talk to you guys, and then I need to read your comments. So I'm not nervous, but thank you for your concern. I actually have never been nervous in my life. I'm kidding. I've been nervous a lot, but I actually don't feel embarrassed a lot. I'm just like, whatever, let it roll off. I do a lot of work on myself. I'm a big self-help person. Okay, nice nails. Thank you. I feel like they're chipping a little bit. So maybe you guys can all chip in and give me a manicure. I've done that before. I went on Instagram and I asked everyone to Venmo me $1 so I could get a mani-pedi, and they did. And I got a mani-pedi. So if you feel so inclined, Venmo me at Carly-Philbin and I will get a mani-pedi, and I'll show you guys tomorrow because I'm going to be here at same time, same place tomorrow, 5 to 7. Okay, I'm going to get to what everyone's saying. Okay, you guys. Okay, everyone's coming into the room. Karina, AM4, BG200, INFOSEC. Am I supposed to just spell it out or say it? Okay, well, what if they're in red? Oh, that's the pal talk. Okay. Sebastian, I'm not nervous. Oh, I'm gorgeous. Thank you so much, you guys. You know what I'm going to do if I can find it tomorrow or Thursday? I'm going to bring in like older pictures of me, like when I was a teen. Is that crazy? Like when I was like a teen, like you guys are going to be shocked at my glow up. Okay. This has taken a lot of work, believe it or not. Okay. Karina, I'm really good. How are you? Sebastian is hero just for one day. Okay, everyone is going really quick. So if you guys have any questions for me, I would love to answer them. I would love to answer them. And I want to ask you guys some questions too. What I want to know is, Karina, I'm kind of new here too, so welcome. We're in this together. What I want to hear are your most embarrassing date stories, your most embarrassing first kiss stories, and I need you to write them in like a paragraph. Don't do like line after line after line because I can't read it. Sebastian's going to call me nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm just trying to read everyone's comments. I want to get to you. I want to get to the fans. So most embarrassing hookup story. Would love to hear that. And yeah. One time I was doing comedy and I had this out of body. Just so you know, this is like a really fun hookup story I'm about to tell you. Yes, duct tape. I do stand-up comedy, and I was doing stand-up comedy at a show, and I had this out of body experience, and I remembered that I had given a blowjob in every corner of that venue. Okay, every corner, and there's like a light booth in this venue, and you have to climb a ladder to get to the light booth, and I gave a blowjob on the ladder and in the light booth. I know. It was a period in my life where everywhere I went, I was just like really disrespecting myself. I mean, why isn't it the other way? Okay, pause on this. Okay. See, I want to continue my story. Should I continue my story? Should I read
continue
what somebody
your story?
wrote?
Ask them if they want to hear more.
I want to, okay. I'm going to punk 1982. I'm going to get back to you in 1 second, but I'm going to finish my story because you guys are going to really want to know. Okay, so I was giving multiple blowjobs to this guy, and he was like, do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, yeah, of course, because remember I told you up top that I hadn't dated for 7 years, so I guess I just really needed the validation. Also, it's fine to have sex. By the way, P.S., it's fine to have a one-night stand. I won't do it anymore, but it was fine in my 20s. So I was like biking. I was like commuting by bicycle at the time. So we like hail a cab, and New York cab drivers won't usually let you do this, but they like shoved my bicycle in the backseat of this cab. And so me and this guy, we sit in the front seat of this cab. And while this very nice cab driver makes conversation with us, this guy fingers me. He's fingering me in this cab. And so I says, okay, can I talk about this? They love it. You guys love getting fingered. I love getting fingered. It's my favorite thing, and I like it more than sex. Okay, so anyway, so we go back to this guy's place. And the sex was surprisingly like really good, given how gross he was. And he lived in this like converted garage. Okay, again, I live in New York City and nobody has garages, and they converted this weird random garage into this like little house. And I hooked up with this guy, and it was actually like fun. And in the morning, we both took the subway to like our wherever we needed to go, and he needed to get off of the train before me. So the train doors open, and I go in and I like leave, and then the train doors open and he's about to leave, and then he turns around and I think he's going to say like, I like you, we should do this again sometime. And he like looks at me, like looks in my eyes, and he says, you have my cum in your hair. Do you guys hear me? He said, you have my cum in your hair. And that's not something women want to hear. But how many women can say that a man has noticed when something's different with their hair? Okay, let me get back to your guys' horror stories. Okay, now's the time to type it in so I can get back. Okay, Punk 19, and what did you guys think of that story? You said you have my, and then I had to go nanny with somebody's cum in my hair. It's a crazy life. I live in New York. Okay, so Punk 1982. I had a first date with this girl who had to pee really bad. Been there. So I pulled the car over in the middle of winter. She went behind the car and peed, but got her ass stuck to the bumper. I didn't know what to do, so I had to pee on her butt to get her unstuck. Honka. Is that true? I imagine that is true. Wow. I mean, I guess that's the solution, right? Because that's the only warm liquid. Have you guys seen A Christmas Story? Where he like sticks his tongue to the
pole.
Yeah, the basketball pole, the flagpole. Oh well, it's filmed in Cleveland, and guess what? I'm from Cleveland. Thank you. Okay, Punk, thank you so much. Who else? Who else has like a fun story? Let's see. Okay, BG. And you guys, if they're really inappropriate, I'm not going to read it. I mean, they can be PG-17, they can be R, but if they're gross, I'm not going to read it. Okay, so BG200. I one time gave this drunk lady a ride home on my electric scooter when I was 12, and the lady was 30. But she grabbed me off of my scooter when we got to her house, and she made out with me in force of her and grabbing me. But yeah, she said, come upstairs. I said, nah. Okay, well, that's BG200, I hope you're okay. I hope you're not scarred for life. That's horrible, and I'm sorry that happened. And also, how do you know she was 30? And you were probably like 18, let's get real. Okay, somebody said fingering and blowjobs in G-rated room, not good. Okay, well, love your ears. Okay, my eyes are sexy. Thank you. They're actually very big. I had someone in high school ask me if I had to wear extra big contact lenses because that's how big my eyes are. They're very big. All right, who else has got a question for me? Okay. Almont 2000 says, I was fairly young and was having sex with this lovely girl, and she asked me, do you want me to go down? And I said, go down where? That happened to me. Something like that happened to me. This guy was like, I just want to take you. And I was like, take me where? I was really naive and very sheltered. I lost my virginity out of high school. That's fine. I actually think it's normal to do that. I actually know a lot of people that like didn't even have their first kiss until they were like late in their teens. I think it's normal. Anytime you want to kiss, anytime you want to have sex, if it's consensual and it's legal, you guys can do it, and it's fine. Like I said, I didn't date for 7 years, and I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm really actually glad that I had that time for me, because now that I'm a little bit older and I have more meaningful conversations with my friends, I realize how insecure they are and how much they don't know themselves. And I feel really lucky that I had all that time to figure out who I was. Okay. Where are we? You guys, Sebastian, I'm not nervous. Okay. Let me tell you guys want another sex story from me. It's going to be weird. Okay. So one time I was interning at this theater, and I was in my late 20s, but I loved the theater. So I decided to intern, and I had one duty, and I took it really seriously. And my only duty was to check the tickets. I just needed to check people's tickets when they walked inside the theater. And one night, right before Halloween, I was looking down and checking the tickets, and I hear a voice say, what does that mean?
You got a gift.
You guys, what does the gift mean?
It means someone wants your attention, so maybe you do something special.
Well, do I have to press it?
No, it's right there.
Is it BYO2031? Did you just give me a gift? Thank you so much. I'm
Skull Candy 420.
What?
Skull
that wasn't? How? You guys, sorry. I'm like learning how to do. Oh, Skull Candy. Oh, okay. Skull Candy 420. Thank you. What is it? Why does it say monkey? You guys, I'm learning gifts, okay? I'm
sent you a monkey gift.
You sent me a monkey gift?
There you go.
Or are we saying GIF?
Gift.
Thank you so much for the gift of the monkey. One time, I'm going to get back to this story, but one time in Ohio, a friend of a friend had this huge house, and I went there one time, and he literally owned 2 monkeys. And I pet one. One was like a little small brown monkey that you think of, and one was like kind of bigger and white.
Where was this?
In Ohio. It was like, he just got a lot of money, and it was like a boyhood dream to own monkeys when he grew up, but he was like a mean guy. Okay, wait. One time I did coke with a girl in the back of a car. I made her pay for gas after sex and never talked to her again. Oh, this is my friend's car at 17. Oh my God. I'm actually working on a show right now where I did coke with this guy, and he lived in this Hollywood penthouse. And what is this? I have an incoming call. Calling. Do not do this to me. Do not call me. Okay. And we were truly just friends, and he invited me over to like hang out. We were like always hanging out, and yeah, I get to his Hollywood penthouse. It's empty except for a couple sleeping bags on the floor. I don't know who owns a couple sleeping bags. I own maybe half of the sleeping bag, but he owned a couple sleeping bags, and he had a snake, a literal animal named Mr. Snake, and he just grabbed this brick of cocaine, a brick of cocaine. It was the year the government gave everybody a stimulus check, and he spent it on a brick of cocaine. And then we did coke. It was my first and last time doing coke. I closed all the windows, because, Forrest Gump, that scene in Forrest Gump when Jenny wants to, like, jump off the ledge because she's coked out of her mind. I was like, that's going to happen to me. I'm impulsive. I'm Gemini, and I will jump out this window. So I locked all the windows, and we did coke. And I did it in my gum. Do you know you can put... I'm not advocating for drugs. I'm just telling you my one story. And then he did coke off my ass. And I will tell you guys, I don't have a coke ass, okay? I don't have the ass you guys want me to have, all right? I have a Chrissy Teigen ass flat, and she's been very vocal. She has a flat ass. Anyway, it was like really fun, and then I found out he was a bad guy. Big surprise. He has an empty Hollywood penthouse. Anyway, if you guys want to hear more about that, you gotta come see my new show in New York in the fall. Okay, you guys want me to get back to my story, or should I interact with you guys more? Can you go up with that?
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing.
But what about that? There's nothing more in this?
Yeah, that's the latest.
Is it because I'm not talking to them as much? Hey, Infinite Shocks. I just made pizza last night. Pal Talk is used? No. I do have a knot in my hair, and I'm going to tell you guys why. I know, Sebastian, you keep on pointing out my hair.
Just didn't finish your movie story.
Okay. What are you looking at?
It's the same feed.
Okay. Okay, I'll finish my story and then I'll get back to you guys. But okay, I'll tell you why my hair is like this. So this guy, okay, I'm interning at this theater. I'm checking the tickets. I hear a voice say, I don't have a ticket. I look up, and this guy, cute, tall, boyish, totally my type, blonde, he is in a full face of zombie makeup, okay? Because it's like a couple nights before Halloween, and I guess he just came from a Halloween party, Halloween costume contest, and it was like love at first sight, okay? It was, and I don't believe in love at first sight, but it believes in me, and I know when it happens, when it's happening. So I could tell he like had a thing for me, but like I told you guys before, I didn't date for 7 years, so I was like, I can't make a move on this guy. I feel really like I couldn't stand for me to be like rejected by him, because I told you, I always felt like I wasn't a part of this club that like didn't get to be in relationships. I just always felt like I just wasn't one of those girls that would date. I don't know if that sounds weird or crazy, but that's how I felt. So we saw each other around, but like I was too nervous to make a move, even though I kind of felt like maybe he liked me. And then Hurricane Sandy hit New York. If you guys remember Hurricane Sandy from a couple of years ago, it was like, I actually think it was 2012 or 13. And then I like that natural disaster makes you think like you're in love with someone you barely know. Okay. And I'm like, I got to do something about it. Like, this is a sign from the universe. I have to ask this guy out. So I like asked him to meet me at this place our friends were going to be at. And, he wasn't there. Like I show up to this party, he wasn't there, and I text him, and he's like, "Oh, I was so confused on the date." He's like, "I'm actually with my friends across town, and it's like very late. It's like midnight at this point." And he's like, "But if you want me to come meet you, I will." So I'm like, "Yeah, I want you to come meet me." So he comes, and it's like we're having like a really good time, and I was like, "Do you want to like go to another bar?" And he was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Great, I gotta ask this guy out. My plan is greenlit." I'm like, "I love this." So we go to another bar, and I was like, "I gotta do it. I gotta ask him out." So I say, "I have a crush on you," and he like gets up and he looks like really like he like looks around the bar. He looks like this was totally unexpected. I'm like, it's 3 a.m. We're out at a bar. Like, you know, this means anything? And he's like, "Sorry." He's like, "I'm just weird with girls." He goes, "I'm a virgin," which is fine, obviously fine. But that doesn't mean we can't go out. And then he does ask me out. He's like, "Do you want to get dinner?" And I was like, "Of course I want to get dinner." I actually said, "Ask me again because I want to remember this moment." Okay. That's the kind of girl I am. So then he like puts me in a cab and he goes home and it's like snowing in New York. It's like beautiful and picturesque. And then the next day I wake up with a text message from him, and he says, "Hey, last night was fun. About that date, I take it back." So he's like, "I don't want to go out with you." And then I'm like, "Whatever, man." And I feel so heartbroken, but like we've remained friends because he's still trying to be nice to me. And 2 weeks later, we go to this Christmas party, and we're both at this Christmas party, and he looks so hot, and I look so hot, and we're like acting like we're on a date. It's very bizarre. And we kind of get drunk, and he like leads me downstairs into this room and into this closet, and there's like a shelf in this closet, and he like puts me on the shelf, and he kisses me. He kisses me, and we're like making out, and then you guys are like gonna love this. He fingers me. But listen to this. As he puts his fingers inside of me, ready for this? He literally says, "This doesn't mean I'm your boyfriend." Okay. And so you know what I did? Of course I said, "Come home with me," because whatever, I was drunk and I liked him. So I try like, we go back to my place, and my heat is broken, and it's December, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to give him a hand job. And I try to give him a hand job with like Nivea lotion, and the Nivea lotion is freezing. It's frigid because the heat is off in my apartment. So then I'm like, what else do I have to give him a hand job? Like, what do I have? I'm like, scavenging. Is that a word? Yeah, scavenging? Savaging? I don't know. I'm bad at English. I used to have a speech impediment. So I found the only other thing I found that could aid in a hand job was anti-aging cream. Okay, and that stuff is really expensive. But these were sample packets. So one by one, I ripped the top off of multiple sample packets with SPF 15. And I give him a hand job. I go to give him a hand job, and he says, "That's enough." After like 12 seconds. He says, "That's enough." We wake up in the morning. It's really awkward. He's like talking to himself. He makes this joke, and he's like, "Well, yeah, I guess I have like a 12-year-old stick." And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? What the hell are you talking about? And he was like, because of the anti-aging cream. And I was like, ah! And so he like leaves, and I like walk him to the door, and he's like, hey, we're going to see each other around, and, I just want you to know I'll be fine. And then he left. Oh, something just popped up. And then he left, and we never saw each other again until I did some comedy about him, and he texted me and he said, I hear you're talking about me on stage. And I said, absolutely, I am. It's my right as an American. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's a little story about a fun hand job I gave. Cheers to hand jobs. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for me? I'm open to questions. I want to talk to you guys. Has anybody said anything? Do I need to like swipe up on this?
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm trying to say, because you're like, I'm watching the same feed you're watching. You guys, my pal Arash is here. Ooh, that's a lot. And he doesn't want to be seen. So I have a famous last name. Oh yeah, my last name is Philbin, like Regis Philbin. If you guys know who Regis Philbin is, he used to be a morning talk show host, and I want to be a talk show host, so it's serendipitous. No, Pinky Alex 2004. I'm not on drugs. I'm high on life, and I wish the same for you. Anyway, Duct Tape says no to self, no hand jobs from Miss Carly. No, I'm actually good at hand jobs. Blow jobs are another story. But I'm good at hand jobs. But so, oh my God. Is that LJ Cool 1? I would make a very good talk show host. Thank you. I actually, like I said, I have a breakup game show and a matchmaking show in New York, and I love doing this shit. It's like my favorite thing. Anyway, where was I? I'm good at hand job. I gave a hand job in Isle of Dogs, the movie. Do you remember that movie? I gave a hand job. I think that's the only crazy place I gave a hand job. I wish you guys could see, especially over here, that my hair actually looks really cute. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my God, I want to tell you guys why my hair is up like this, because I shot this music video on Saturday, and I was this love struck a crazy neighbor, and it took place in the 80s, and they curled my hair so small and teased it and put up like so much hairspray in it that it's gross. Like I washed it and I still can't get all the hairspray out. It's pretty insane. Okay, I just wanted to welcome everybody into the room. You're enjoying my conversation? Barreto 74. Barreto 74. Thank you. I'm glad because I want to talk to you guys more. Anyway, so that's why my hair is up like this. And I promise tomorrow, we're streaming here tomorrow at 5. I'm going to wear my hair down. Actually, you know what? I don't promise that. But Thursday, I do promise. I have hair to like here. I know a couple of people are asking. It's blonde. It's naturally blonde. I'm kidding. It's not. Oh, yeah. So have you guys given any hand jobs in weird places? I think just... For me, I love dogs. Duct Tape and WD40. Duct Tape, what's your real name? I'm just going to call you Duct Tape. I do travel doing comedy, but mostly on the East Coast. Where do you live, Duct Tape? I think I did some shows in the South when I was on a show called Awkward Sex in the City, and I'm sure you guys can imagine what that was about, telling awkward sex stories that happened in New York City or don't. One time I fucked this guy that I was supposed to be on a date with for a reality show, and I accidentally kept my mic on by accident, so that was fun. Yeah, so it's mainly on the East Coast. Sometimes I go to LA, sometimes I do the South, but not really. One time I fucked my manager at a bar I worked at, and he was also fucking another waitress, and he would schedule us on 2 different days so we wouldn't find out. So we did find out, and we're still friends because girl power, and he sucks. And he had a huge tattoo on his back, and it said Splint, and I'm like, you're an idiot. One time
You know Jeremy?
Yeah, I know Jeremy. No, right, that was funny. Yeah. I fucked an eye doctor one time, and I kept on calling him a dentist, and by accident, I truly kept on confusing it, and he was mad about it because I guess dentists and eye doctors hate each other. Sebastian, I am going to be famous. Thank you so much. Millyanne one just joined. Hey, oh, it's not Carla Ann, it's Carly Ann, but you're an Ann too, Millyanne. Cool. Somebody sent this. Ooh, a sticker. Is that good? Do I need to like get the sticker or no? That's fine. Okay. But thank you. I love it. Mosh pit. Love a stick. Love a sticker. Yeah, so I want to be a talk show host. I would love to be someone like Chelsea Handler. Do you guys know who she is? Or I would love to be like Kelly Ripa in the morning, either late at night or in the morning. And those are the only times I'm up. I sleep in the middle of the day. Duct tape, I know the program. I'm just on a couple different devices. All right, come on. Sebastian from Burleyburg. Where's that? Where's Burleyburg? And duct tape, where are you from? Where's everyone from? Arash? Where are you from? No, I want to know. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so duct tape is from Michigan. Mosh pit is from Indiana, both close to Ohio. LJ Cool One is from Toronto, Canada. Love it. Love Toronto. I've been there once. It's super nice. Are you guys watching any TV shows? What are you guys watching on TV? Because I'm obsessed with TV. It's like almost everything I do. And I need more shows. I'm watching Handmaid's Tale. Oh, Danny King is from Texas. Where in Texas? Do you watch The Real Housewives of Dallas? I love it. Mosh Pit, Brickleberry. Brickleberry is the name of your town? That's really fun. Ooh, Sebastian is from Germany. Scary. No, we love Germany. And you know what I love about Germany? Those big pretzels with the mustard and the cheese. And I love it. Yeah, Mosh Pit, what's your favorite TV show? That is what I'm asking you. Bretto, you're away from me. Well, figure out how to get closer. We can spend time on this. Growling Bacon 96 is from Chicago. Big comedy scene, big improv scene. And what is the backstory behind Growling Bacon? And now I'm hungry. So thanks for that. Sebastian, I lost all hair. You lost all your hair. Sorry about that. Cute and Broke lives in Connecticut. I'm cute and broke too. Mostly cute, but also very broke. Anyway, so what am I watching on TV? I'm watching Handmaid's Tale. I'm watching Succession. You guys watch Succession? That just came out on Sunday. Or the second season just came out on Sunday. It's really good. You guys don't get mad at me, but you know I watch all of the cities of Real Housewives. All of them. Well, no, not Potomac. I watch Real Housewives of Dallas, Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Orange County. I love it. So I know, Jeddah, so many housewives. I can't help it. I love it. All right. Do you guys have any questions for me? This is like the super question answer portion of the live stream. Duct tape. How do you all have so much time to watch so many shows? Does anyone work anymore? Well, that is funny that you say that because I'm a comedian. So no, I don't work. I have those shows, my live dating and anti-dating game shows. I do commercials. I teach storytelling. So if you guys are in the New York area, you can take my storytelling class. It's like a comedic storytelling class. I teach public speaking, but my schedule is pretty all over the place. So I actually have a lot of time to watch TV, and I'm not ashamed of it. I love TV. Okay. Danny King, you're a retired Vietnam veteran? Congratulations, and thank you for your service. You watch TV every day. Me too. Ain't no shame. Mosh Pit asked me, what is my favorite band? You guys are going to be really mad at me. You guys are going to hate this band. Hanson. Hanson. You guys remember Hanson? They sing Bop. They sing Bop. They're the three brothers from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yes, cute and broke for real. I love them. And I'm not even talking about in an ironic way. I love them. I've seen them in concert 22 times. Sorry, it's cold in here. I want to put something on my legs. Yep. Cool one. It is the Bop song. And I love them so much. And does anyone else love Hanson? Hanson is not an alcoholic beverage, but ironically, they do make an alcoholic beverage, which is crazy. Somebody is saying sexy birthmark. I don't have a birthmark. I think it's just a shadow. Maybe am I breaking out? Thanks a lot for pointing it out. Okay, yes. So my favorite band is Hanson. I still love them. What else? What else you guys got me? Okay, what else? Why are you still single? Is there any reason? Uncle Pervy. Wow, what a name. I read the question before I read the name. Uncle Pervy, did you have that name on Yahoo? Cute and broke, you're on my side. We don't like the name Uncle Pervy. I'm still single, like I said, like maybe 6 weeks ago, I broke up with this guy I've been kind of seeing for 2 years. We're still good friends, but I mean, well, we will be good friends. Right now it's kind of hard to see each other because we will sleep with each other and then we will be dating again, and it's very confusing. But I think that we'll be able to be friends, which is not a thing I do with guys I date. I am never friends with them. I become obsessed with them, then they break up with me, always. I never break up with someone. Then I become so fucking heartbroken, and I think I get like wrapped up in the validation of it, and I stalk every girl they've ever talked to on Instagram. But this one is really different. It just felt like, I don't know, I love him, but I wasn't in love with him. And maybe if I was a little bit older and I lived somewhere else and I had everything else I wanted, we would get married, which sounds crazy, but I don't have everything I want. And so we got to break up. And I have no idea if I'll find someone I love. Do you think I will?
I think so.
Good. But it's hard. Who is like in a relationship? It's really hard to find someone that just like loves you and you love. And your like schedules are on track and like your life paths are combined. It's very difficult. Okay. Ooh, Mosh Pit is dating duct tape. Oh, we made a love connection. Okay. Z-Man 4001 said, where do you usually find the guys you date? Well, like I said before, because I didn't date for 7 years and I'm not on any apps. I know a lot of people that have found love on the apps, but they just have never worked for me. Nobody like really asked me out on them. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just wasting my time swiping. I could be on Instagram instead. Wait. And someone said they met their hubby on Pal Talk. Did you know that? You know
Happens
that?
a lot.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I do love that. You guys can be on my breakup show. You'll have fun. It'll be a bonding experience. So anyway, I used to date like in the comedy scene. Scottish Passion says I love being single, and I do too. I honestly really love going home and reading and writing. I know, crazy, watching TV. I used to date kind of like comedy guys, and I tried not to because I don't want to like shit where you eat. I hate that expression, but I don't want to do it. Oh, this changed. Cool. Our background changes and we love it. But like lately I've been dating, like I said, that guy for 2 years, but I was dating other guys while I was dating that guy. Like that was our kind of thing. It was weird, but it worked for us. Weirdly, we'll never do that again, but we would date other people from time to time. And I would meet those guys usually because they would come to one of my shows and see me on stage, and everybody in the audience is like laughing at me, and I have like all the power in the room, and I think that makes me look more attracted to people, attractive. And then sometimes I'll do crowd work when I'm doing stand up, whatever, and then I'll always like flirt with a guy, and then usually he's waiting for me in the bar afterwards. And I did a show in DC, and this guy came alone because he had just broken up with someone, and it was like an anti-dating game show. He wanted to laugh at people in relationships in a fun way, and he stayed after. He bought me a drink, and then went on this really cute date to this like old fashioned milkshake, like chili place. And I'm a vegetarian, and they had vegetarian chili, and it was really cute. And he had told everyone he was a lawyer, but really he had like a super secret job in the government. And he told me one time, like one of his jobs was to like take down these big pimps in like Oklahoma. So he had to team up with like the local prostitutes and wire them. And they would go into like these hotel rooms, and he would like listen, and they would like confess to these prostitutes, and then he would arrest them. I forgot the guy's name, but then he became really obsessed with me. Okay, what else? What other questions? No, duct tape. Duct tape is like a really on the roll. Duct tape is talking to me. You guys gotta talk to me more. Please. Yeah, duct tape. I don't eat meat. I went to LA a decade ago. A decade ago for the summer, and that's when I did coke, and that Hollywood have been. And I road tripped back to New York, and I was eating fast food every day. And I just got so sick. I mean, I know I was eating fast food, but I knew I needed a drastic change in my diet. So I read that book, Skinny Bitch, and I had read it previously, and it just didn't hit me, and I was like, whatever, I hate this. Hi from England, Ed03. And it just didn't hit me, but for whatever reason, I was like so sick from what I was eating, and I just picked up that book again, and I read it all in one night. And the next day, I quit cold turkey. I quit eating turkey, cold turkey. And they say in a month, you're supposed to be vegetarian for a month, and then you're supposed to try meat and see how your stomach feels. And I like took a bite of a burger, which by the way, I loved and was eating 3 times a week, even before my road trip. Loved cheeseburgers, loved chicken, loved it all. We love burgers. I just felt so bad having it in my mouth. I just spit it out. So I've been a vegetarian for 10 years. But before that, I had never eaten, I ate fish once, but I never eaten seafood because when I was a child, my older sister threw a raw shrimp in my face, and it just like scarred me for life. So I'd never had seafood. But I like meat. I mean, I think anyone can do whatever they want. Like if you want to eat meat, eat meat. Sometimes I wish I ate chicken. I want a chicken nugget. I want pepperoni. But at this point, it's just like not in my routine. And I just like wouldn't do it. Okay, Educated Goat 301. Yo, hi from Australia. Do you know Nanette? Do you know Hannah Gatsby? She's from Australia. She's an Australian comedian. I want to go to Australia. Please send me to Australia. Everybody start a GoFundMe so I go visit Educated Goat 301 in Australia. Okay, everyone's going so fast. You like shrimp and scrambled eggs? That does not sound good. That sounds like you're gonna shit. But I really like Beyond. Have you guys had like Beyond Burger, like Impossible Burgers? Oh my god, I'm actually so hungry. Should we get dinner after this? I'm kidding. I have to go walk a dog. I'm dog walking. I mean, I'm house sitting right now to walk a dog. Okay, what kind of movies do I watch? First of all, have you guys seen Hereditary? Hereditary? It's the scariest movie. And I think it's actually on HBO Go right now. You can stream it after this, after 7. That's the scariest movie. One of my favorite movies is Now and Then, which is streaming on Netflix, and I love it. It's so good. Those are movies. Don't get mad at me, but I really love the Twilight Saga. I get it. We hate it, but I love it. It's like porn for me. Yalax DXB, or is it YALAX DXB, is from Ottawa, Canada. What are you doing? How are you? What time is it? What time is it in Ottawa, Canada? Is it the same, right, as me?
So.
Muriel's Wedding, I heard is great. I think I watched the first 10 minutes. I want to watch. And the Impossible Whopper. Wait, you actually, Jetta, you had the Impossible Whopper? Because I want to try that. I don't think they have it in New York yet. And I really want to try it. And so, was it good? Pretty great. Oh, well, are you a meat eater anyway? Okay, I'm trying to keep up with everybody's stuff. I love Bear Burger. Have you guys been to Bear Burger? That's like everywhere, right? That's like nationwide. Great stream. Thank you, JCK23. It is a great stream. Educated Goat says, you look beautiful today, mate. And I love that. And I'm hearing you say that in your accent, and I love it. Okay. What else do we got question-wise? If you guys asked a question and I didn't get to it, ask it again because it just got disappeared in everything, and I want to get to it. Jada says, I think they rolled the Impossible Whopper out nationwide. Okay, so, oh my God, my stomach is growling. Can you like a granola bar, please? Do you guys want to see me eat? Give me a couple options. I'm going to pick one. A couple options. This is me being a demanding diva, but I'm hungry. A girl's got to eat when you got to eat. I'm amazing. Oh my God, I want pizza so bad. Are you guys loving pizza? I love pizza. If you guys ever if you come to New York, let me know, and I'm going to tell you my pizza recommendations because they are, I know them. I know the best pizza in New York. I don't want to brag, but I do. And I've been to almost every good pizza spot. There's still a couple on my list. All right, where are we? Okay, where are we? We love pizza. I make my own pizza too, duct tape. Last night I made a pizza. Well, I was going to make a traditional pizza. I know this is boring, but instead I made like this ricotta tomato tart. I'm house sitting, and where I'm house sitting, they have a garden, and I just like picked all the fresh tomatoes and basil, and it was so good. I'm dreaming about it right now because I'm starving. Okay. I am single, educated goat. You should have been here at the beginning. I've been talking about how single I am. No, I don't. Why did you open it? What if I didn't want this? This is the worst. Really nice. Okay, you guys know these things. This is the worst thing to eat in front of people because it's so crumbly. Okay. Lots of people are coming in. Lots of people are calling. I know. I'm hungry too. I'm sorry, LJ Cool One. Oh my gosh, can I tell you guys the place where I'm house sitting? It's this huge house, a rich family, and they don't have a microwave. What's the deal with that? I gotta make fresh food every time I want to eat. It's crazy. I'm sorry, this is so rude and annoying. I'm sorry. No, Sebastian, my pupils don't look small. It's just the lighting. I don't have small. No, I did not do drugs recently. No, I'm not streaming while I'm babysitting. I'm not babysitting. I'm house sitting, and I have to walk a dog, and I have. Thank you so much. I still have this. I didn't say this. Oh my God, my good friend here, who I demand things from, must have not heard me when I said a couple options. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good with this. No, I'm good. Oh, I thought you were getting up to please me, and guess what? No. Okay, what? Sebastian is not a cop. Great, but I'm also not on drugs. I really don't do drugs. I love a glass of red wine every now and then, but Anx, what is this? JOI, is that it? You just had McDonald's. That's okay. I do this show in New York on 42nd Street, and it's done, but it ran for 7 months, and it was called This Doesn't Mean I'm Your Boyfriend. And afterwards, like on the walk to the train, I would pass a Burger King, and as like a reward for a good show, I would get Burger King fries, which are not as good as McDonald's, but I would have to go to the McDonald's in Times Square, and that place is like a shit show. So I would get fries after my show. So I'm not shaming a McDonald's queen. You eat those McDonald's. Sebastian, you're not a doctor. I don't believe you're a doctor. What's everyone's like drink when you go out? Are people whiskey drinkers? And is it too late in life to get into whiskey? I don't really like. No, Sebastian, I don't take any antidepressants, but I do a lot of yoga. So maybe that's.
Do you want whiskey?
I want to be a whiskey drinker, but I genuinely don't like it.
Oh, you don't drink anyway.
I drink red. I do a little bit. Oh, I drink wine. One time I was doing my matchmaking show down Hot Sluts, and they usually like let me just drink whatever, and I get rosé. And sorry, I'm a rosé basic bitch. And this like sub manager was working one night, and he's like, "Oh, you can't get wine. You can only get like liquor or beer." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I got vodka soda, which sometimes I drink, but not really, very rarely. And I had 3 of them and I got so drunk, which by the way, I hate getting drunk. I've been like leaning and now my back hurts. Can I sit like this? Okay. I got so drunk off this vodka soda, 3 vodka soda, that I threw up so violently that the vomit was coming out not only out of my mouth but also out of my nose. That's how drunk I got on vodka soda. It's gross. How come you guys aren't giving me like a lot of gifts? I deserve them. Oh my god, I would be a fun drunk. Can I move this closer so I can read? Or
Sure.
okay, tell me if you guys hate this angle that I'm moving, because I just want to talk to you guys. So it's very small. It's just your guys' names, but JLA 813. I am a fun drunk. I'm a fun drunk. I'm a two glass drunk. 3 glasses, I'm done, and that's when I cry. That's when I tell you all my secrets. But one drink, 2 drink, I'm a blast. And you guys will all find this out when you come to my live shows. I love rosé. Almont 2000. I want to know what everybody's names mean. My name is just my name, Carlene Philbin. I'm getting the sense that maybe I should have changed. Yeah, my name is Carlene Philbin. Who lives in New York? Anybody live? Oh, duct tape, half raspberry vodka. No, thank you. 1/4 grape pucker. 1/4 Red Bull. How old are you, duct tape? Are you 19? Wow. That sounds like some stuff I drank when I was like just turned 20. That's too sweet for me, duct tape. Try it. Yeah, right. No way. Grape pucker? You just have grape pucker? No, thank you. Red Bull. Oh, beef jerky. No, thank you. Like, what do you guys order when you go to a bar? Like, are you like, I want a Malibu Bay Breeze. I want a Sex on the Beach. When I was like under 21, I never had a fake ID, but in Cleveland, you could still kind of like go in. Is this okay? This is so much easier for me. One time, I literally went to a bar and I ordered a mudslide at a bar, which is Kahlua and ice cream. There's like nothing that tells the bartender you're a fucking baby. Like ordering, I ordered a milkshake with Kahlua, which is like barely alcohol. People drink it in their coffee and it's fine if they do. Because it's barely alcohol. It's like schnapps or something. ZZ, NY man, gin and tonic. I don't drink gin and tonic. I'm not a gin girl and I'm not a tonic lady. Tonic has a lot of sugar, by the way. Ooh, LJ Cool makes your own pina coladas. I love that. I love a pina colada, but it's not something I can just like drink on a Saturday night. It has to be like an event. Scottish Passion is lager. Lager? Is that lager? And a whiskey? Lager is like a beer, right? A lager? That is so Scottish of you, Scottish Passion. Lager and a whiskey. Yeah, I wish it was that kind of girl, like going camping, wearing flannel, drinking a whiskey. And I'm not. Okay. Oh yeah, pina colada for life, Jetta. I hear that. One time I made like pina colada and like whipped some like a strawberry pina colada in the blender. But you can't get that when you go out to a bar. You know what I mean? You got to get a glass of wine. You can't get something with more than 3 ingredients. Honestly, you can't get something with more than 2. Ooh, duct tape has a taco night. Sorry, can you guys hear me crunch? I know, it's so embarrassing. Sorry. Taco night with homemade margaritas, homemade strawberry margaritas. We're going to your place, duct tape, for dinner. LJ Cool, Malibu rum, pineapple juice, coconut cream, thick cream. I just keep it. That sounds great, but I would never order that at a bar, right? Am I right? You got to order 1 or 2 ingredients at a bar, or if you're like getting a nice cocktail. But that's going to cost you. Not for me, usually, though, because someone's always buying me a drink at a bar. I can't remember, honestly, the last time I bought a drink at a bar.
Really?
I went out with a friend, a lady friend, like a month ago, and she bought tickets to see this show that we were going to afterwards. So I was like, I'll buy you drinks. I get to the bar, and I order, and before I can pay, the guy next to me, he says, I got that. And I'm like, thanks. No, because I don't drink a lot. And when I'm drinking, it's like shows, and I don't have to pay for those, or the guy's buying it for me. Mai Tai? That's crazy. Where do you get a Mai Tai at? Like an Asian restaurant? Guys, I am starving. I'm so sorry. It's like dinner time for me. Are you guys like all making dinner, eating dinner, and watching this? Are you guys mad at me that I'm eating? I'm really sorry. Okay. What else? What else do we have to talk about, Narash? So we got an hour, babe.
So what happened after that person bought you a drink? Did you stick around and talk to them? What's the protocol there?
Okay. Okay. Well, that specific case, what happened was we were at this cool bar in New York with all these. I'm sorry. With all these like luxury beers, I guess, like, and wine. They were beer, but they came in these like really fancy glasses. And this one woman, and I love sour beer. So this one woman was drinking this like dark beer, and I thought maybe it was what I wanted, and it was. It was a sour blueberry beer, a blueberry muffin, and I was like, this is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I want. So this older man at the bar, my friend was just wanted white wine. So I'm like, white wine and then a blueberry muffin beer. And this guy next to me was like, did you just order a beer named Blueberry Muffin? And I was like, yeah, fuck you. And he was like, let me pay for this. And actually, he came over and talked. He was in town from California. He was doing he worked with some people and he had to go to their New York office. They were all going out and he was really nice. He wasn't trying to hit on us at all and was just like very sweet. And then he was like, I can get you guys another beer. Because we were like, we're comedians. He was like, please let me buy this guy a beer. And yeah, then I bought it was a beer called the Strawberry Milkshake, but it was like a pale ale or like a wheat beer or something like that. It wasn't like sour. Anyway, that's what happened with that. It was very nice. But when a guy buys me a drink at a bar, sometimes I say no, thank you. And sometimes I'll say thank you, but I don't know. Maybe a couple years ago I would have thought that I had to, I guess, entertain him, but I don't think that anymore. I just let him buy me a drink because that doesn't mean anything and I don't owe you anything. And also, what you guys can't see is like this thing in the back. I'm going to show you. The back of my hair looks so bad. Do you see that? This little thing? Or is that coming through? Do you guys see this little bun on my bun?
We see it.
My bun has a bun. What can I do? What can I say? That's my life. You guys know there's too much hairspray in my hair and I can't wash it out. Okay, duct tape hates flavored beer. Well, guess what? Duct tape flavored beer hates you. I'm kidding. But that's fine. I don't care. What's up with guy buns? I actually like man buns. Does anyone on here have a man bun? Arash hates it, and I don't care. I like a man bun, but the rest of your life has to be in check. Like, you can't be, like, living with 5 roommates and you're, like, a bicycle messenger. Like, anyone can be who they want. All right, let me be clear about that. But I hate like these like guys in Brooklyn. Is anybody here in Brooklyn? These guys in Brooklyn, they like take improv classes and they don't wear fitted jeans. And I'm just like, that's fine. But try to make a little bit of an effort. Anyway. Okay, what's going on? Sebastian, if you call me nervous one more time, I'm going to be so mad at you. Someone says they've had chocolate beer once and it was yummy. Oh yeah, like a chocolate stout? Was that really good? But that is something to me, you can have that like once. You can't like have a whole night of getting drunk on that. Or that's like getting drunk on espresso martinis. Okay. What's everyone saying? Some people are saying bad stuff. I don't want to read. Alma 2000 says, I've often been offered a drink by the ladies, but find it hard to accept. No, you can accept it. I say yeah. Oh, do you not want to accept it because then you don't want to talk to them? They're like not your type. Like you don't want to interact with them, or you feel bad because it's not chivalrous. Like you should be buying them a drink. If someone offers you guys a drink and you don't feel weird about it, but even if you do feel weird about it, just watch the bartender make it. That is a rule. You shouldn't just accept a drink from a stranger. I mean, that's weird. Like, what if they're like, do you want this Jack and Coke? Like, no, thank you. Like, you should get the drink you want to drink and watch the bartender make it. Alma 2000, should I not be buying them the drink? I mean, You could offer, but it's fine. If somebody offers you a drink, man, let the lady do it. She wouldn't be asking to buy you a drink if she wasn't confident in herself. That's a confident girl right there. Okay, I'm Patricia. Okay, Patricia, what are you saying? I'm Patricia, 34 years old from Brazil, but currently in the USA, Indiana, with my uncle. Been living with him for 7 months, and I'm single for 2 years. Never been married with no kids, and I work as a physical therapist. Well, welcome, Patricia. I'm around that age too. I've also never been married, but no kids. And I don't think I want kids. Is that crazy? Is that okay not to want kids?
It's okay.
Do you guys want kids? You guys have kids? Um, I just feel like my life isn't going in that direction. I don't know. Maybe when I'm older, I'll adopt, but
Will you have like 10 puppies instead?
I might have a dog. But after house sitting this dog, God, there's so much work. I live in New York, so I have to like go into the city, go back to walk, go back to feed. It's a lot of work. But I do love the dog. The dog's name is Pippin, and he's really cute, and I love him a lot. But I used to nanny, and I like individual kids, but I don't like kids in general, and I don't like when people are like they show me baby pics. It makes me really mad for some reason. I haven't figured it out. But no, I don't want to see a picture of your sister's dentist cousin's best friend's baby. A video is different because if they're doing something funny, yeah, I want to see that. But I don't want to see just like a picture of like a blob. Because you guys have to admit that not all babies are cute. Admit it. Admit it. What does it mean when they're like green?
They are paying members.
Yes, we love them. Okay, what other questions do you guys have for me? Thanks everyone for calling me beautiful. Yeah. What's everyone like got going? Like, what did everyone do this weekend? Anyone had like a crazy story from this weekend? I had a show. And I did stand up at the show, and then I talked to a real lawyer. The point of the show was a real lawyer would present these like crazy laws, and we had, as comedians, had to give our comedic take. Do we agree with the law? Do we not? And the law was, it's a law in New York. If an establishment has 19 seats or fewer, they don't have to provide a bathroom. How do you guys feel about that? Like, if you're in a restaurant and they have 18 seats, they don't got to provide a bathroom. I mean, what if you're in a coffee shop? There's no bathroom. Coffee. The reason you drink coffee is to go to the bathroom. I mean, let's get real about this. So I said it was totally not cool. And, okay, we're not sponsored by Warby Parker, but Warby Parker, I love you, and please reach out. We'd love to be sponsored by you. But Warby Parker, if I have glasses from there, they have a bathroom. That's open to the public. They're not a restaurant. They don't serve drinks. But I have literally been in there having to go to the bathroom and was like, fuck, I have to leave. But because they have a bathroom, I stayed, and then I spend more time in there. I buy a pair of glasses. They're $100.
I feel like that's like a New York City life hack.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Everyone should have a bathroom. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's what I did this weekend. Mortality asks if I've ever rolled. What's that?
On Molly?
Is that Molly? Is that like a Molly thing?
Could be, yeah.
No, I've never done Molly. The hardest thing I've ever done is Coke. That one time. Those 2 times. I did it with a guy. Oh, wait, there were no 2 nights of it. But actually, what I was talking about at the show I did on Saturday was I've always been like super scared of drugs. Like, do you guys remember those commercials where the guy cracks an egg in a frying pan? He's like, this is This is your brain on drugs. Those scared the shit out of me, and they really did their job. And I never made breakfast again. And I just didn't do drugs. I was like a super rule follower. And I was in DARE and SAD, Students Against Drunk Driving. But then my junior year of high school, I found myself at a baseball field with the love of my life. And I was super nervous because I was already trespassing, and that's like against the rules. And he brought a cigarette. And I was terrified. I'm like, I can't believe you brought a cigarette. Am I going to do cigarette now? Because nicotine's a drug. But then I did take a hit of a cigarette, and it burned my mouth so badly. Honest to God, truly, I thought that God was punishing me and that the devil lived in my throat, because that's how bad it burnt my, turn on battery saver. We're losing battery over here. It burnt my throat so badly. And that's the only time I smoke cigarettes. You guys smoke? It's fine if you smoke. I mean, it's not super healthy for you. But I do kind of think it looks cool to smoke. I think it looks artsy, and I'm an artist, and so I wish I did that because it looks fun. But I do care about my health, and honestly, I'm just not good at it. I'm just not good at smoking a cigarette. Any 10-year-old in America can do it, and I can't. I know, I also hate the smell of cigarettes. I hate like when I go to a bar and there's like smoke and I come home and I smell like cigarettes. It's not fair. Mortality, how often do I come? I'm coming to Pal Talk. Well, I think I'm coming every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 to 7. So I'll definitely be here tomorrow. Are you guys coming here tomorrow to talk to me? 5 to 7? If you guys come here tomorrow, I need you guys to bring your questions. I want you guys to enter into the room with all the questions for me and have all the fun with me. Okay, where are lots of, I don't even know what kind of emoji, educated goat. I see you, educated goat. You keep giving me that emoji, and I don't know what that means. And until you explain yourself or do a different emoji, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you. Okay, yeah, so that's what I did this weekend. I did the show. Oh, I filmed that music video, that 80s music video, which is why my hair is fucked up. And then Sunday, I just like read, and I'm working on a new show. Like I told you guys, will be in live comedy show. Will be in New York in the fall. And, I wrote that. So I like just read, you know, I'm really cool. I didn't even talk to anyone on Sunday. I just read and I wrote. SN for Key said, did I sing in the 80s video? And the answer is absolutely not. I'm actually forgetting the name of the artist. Sometimes when you like act, a lot of times when you're in commercials or whatever, sometimes you don't even know the products, because it could be for like a lawnmower mower, but it's like two people drinking on a porch. Like sometimes they want to keep that really secret, so you don't even know the product. So I don't even know the singer. I know, isn't that crazy? But the song was really cool, and the song had like an 80s vibe. And that will be out in October. So I'm definitely going to let you guys know, because it was really fun, and you guys are going to love. My good friend Emmy Harrington is in it, and you guys are going to love it. How long have I been a comedian? Well, I've been doing improv. Do any of you guys do improv or take improv classes? Thank you for the water. I've been doing improv for 12 years. And then I moved to New York to do theater in college, and I ended up getting a degree in directing because I'm a boss and I have a vision, and I'm the best, by the way. Thank you, Panther Poe 67, for calling me I look amazing. Thank you for that boost of self-esteem. This dress is from Zara. Anyway, so I was doing theater in college, and I just like kind of hated everyone I went to college with, and all the actors were really like snooty and thought they were better than everybody, and like, don't get me started on the musical theater singers. I love musical theater, but they would like sing in your fucking face. And then I was surrounded by dancers, and they were so skinny, and I was like, I hate this. When I saw an improv show, and it was like, duh, like this is what I need to be doing. Even though I'd done improv before, I had kind of forgotten about it. And so I started doing improv. And with improv, you're like with a team of people. There's like you share the stage with like a couple other people, like 5, 6, 7 other people. And I was like, I don't want to share a stage anymore. I want it to be my stage. I want to be in control because I'm a director. I have control issues. I'm a Gemini. And so then, yeah, I kind of broke away from improv and started doing my own stuff, like my game shows, more like personality-driven comedy for maybe like 6 years. Thanks for the question, Scottish Passion. What other questions? How are you guys? I'm going to chew when you guys think the question. Also, nobody told me what they did this weekend. I told you. What did I do Friday night? Nothing. I haven't been going out a lot. Whatever. I need this time for me. Who is my role model? That's a great question. Chelsea Handler, like I said before. Joan Didion, who's an author. Hi, Sky. What's the funniest joke? How do you get an elephant up a 5-story building? I'm going to give you some time to think about this. This is my favorite joke. How do you get an elephant up a 5-story building? You take the F out of way. Arash, I need you to think about this. Arash, sorry. You take the F out of way. Think it out. Think it out. You got to vocalize it. How do you get an elephant up a 5-story building? You take the F out of way.
A?
No.
Which way?
Spell way.
W-A-Y? There's W-E...
No. Okay, fine.
A-Y?
Sure.
A-Y?
Talk it out.
A-Y.
There is no F in way.
Oh.
There is no F in way. And you guys can take that and you can use it on your friends. And is it AN4HIT4? Is that a weird spelling for Anita? And wait, you guys don't have to tell me real. Oh, Anna. Okay, well, you know that. Hi, Anna. You didn't do anything this weekend. You were sick. I'm sorry about that. But, it's the summer, and sometimes you just gotta stay in. Panther Poe 67 says, an elf. That is actually, I can't say that, but that's actually very clever. And I wish I would have thought of that, but no. But I guess there could be 2 answers. Also, you guys, I went on this first date like 2 weeks ago, and we were supposed to go out on Thursday, and he canceled. And whatever, he canceled. We're not going out. Even if he asked me out again, we're not doing it because it was disrespectful. But here's the thing. He's watching my Insta stories. Do you guys know what this is called? When a guy keeps watching your Insta stories, maybe he slides into your DMs, but he won't ask you out. It's called orbiting. That's what it's called. That's the legit term. It's called orbiting. When you watch someone's Insta stories and you know they're interested in you, but you won't ask them out. Why do guys do it? I think it's a guy thing. Women might do it, but why do guys do it? Tell me, everybody. If this guy canceled, he canceled on me on Thursday. Okay, he didn't give me the best reason. He said, his bosses were in town Monday, Tuesday. We were going out Wednesday, and he just got really wasted with his bosses. But then he didn't cancel. He's just like, oh my God, so I was out till 3 a.m. We had a meeting at 9, and I was like, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, do you want to reschedule? I had to say it. He should have offered. And he was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no worries, eat some bread and get some sleep. And then he didn't think of he didn't ask me out again. He didn't say, well, what are you doing Friday? What are you doing Saturday? Let me make it up to you, whatever. He didn't do that. And it's fine. We just went on, it wasn't fine that he did that, but we just went on one date and I'm not sad. But he is that was Thursday. Every single day he's watched my Insta stories. That's not okay, right? Thank you, Christy83. He doesn't deserve me. He's married then, LOL. No, I don't actually think he's married, but maybe he is. You can never tell these days. Anna, guys are weird to figure out. They are weird. And honestly, I said I was going to stop trying to figure them out because you can't. But the thing that's crazy is if he wanted to go out with me again, he could. You know, like he could have, like, he's acting like he has like a crush on me when really he's like already rejected me. Uh-oh. SN4 really thinks he's married. But I think he's super young though. I think he's actually a lot younger than me. I know, no, John Doe. He's not. John Doe made me follow Satito. That's actually very funny. I don't think he's playing hard to get. It doesn't make sense to me. But is that, oh, God said I will never reject you. You say that now. I know I am a cougar, and no shame in it. No shame in that game. But anyway, it's just like, leave me alone. I unfriended him on Instagram. Like, how did he not notice? Yeah. So it's because he's married, hiding it, but has an obsession, so he's creeping. Maybe he has some social anxiety. Well, he might have social anxiety, but I already went out with him. And I already was like, at the end of the date, I said, what are your closing remarks? Because I tried to make it easier for him. And then I was like, are you going to kiss me? And then I kissed him. So I made it clear that I liked him. And I don't think I was being too desperate at all. I was being perfect and he was being weird. Oh, my back hurts, you guys. I like all right, what's next? His name is, I'm not going to tell you guys his name. He has a name that sounds good if you say the full name, but bad if you just give him the nickname. His name is not Daniel, but it's something like, oh, Daniel sounds nice, but Dan sounds bad. I like the name Dan, but you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I kissed on the first day. If I like them, and I like this guy, we actually had a lot of fun. It was like 5 hours, which I think is too long for a first date. I think 2 hours, 2.5 max. But I don't know, I had a really good time. I laughed a lot, and he's very smart. Anyway, how do you guys meet people? Are you guys all on dating apps, or you guys meet people through Pal Talk? Mortality, Pal. Should I meet someone through Pal Talk? Any eligible bachelors out there? Here's what I want. I want a guy, or Cam Frog. Any guys on Cam Frog? I want a guy with a job. So sue me. And I'm not really interested, and don't hate me, in dating an artist. Yeah, my Facebook account is Carly Ann Philbin. It's a fan page. You guys can definitely go there, and I'll keep you updated on all my stuff. I want a guy who likes his job. I just want him to have a job, and I want him to be happy. And that's all I really care about. A happy guy who's secure. LJ Cool 1 says, when you don't look for someone, that's usually when you find your true love. And I hope that's true. But who knows? People also say you have to put effort into it. You know, people will tell you whatever. They'll tell you whatever works for them is what they'll tell you. I want a guy who's funny, but who doesn't make jokes. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, my last guy, what about a happy, ugly guy? Yes. I mean, the thing about, first of all, looks are subjective, but when it comes to like that attraction, the more you like someone's personality, the more attractive they are to you. And that's just how it be. And I never thought I'd meet my hubby on Pal Talk. I wasn't looking for love here. Oh, Anna, you're the one who met your husband here? How did that happen? Did you guys happen to live in the same city? Or did someone move for somebody else? Well, yes, what? Did somebody move for somebody else? Or you guys lived in the same city? Type out the sentence so I know. What did I say? Oh yeah, the more attracted you are to somebody's personality, the hotter they seem. And I really do believe that. And that's been true for the guys I date. But anyway, I dated this guy, and I thought he was funny when he was just like in conversation, but he wasn't funny when he tried to make jokes. His like sense of humor was just giving you options that you would never want. Like, I'd be like, I'm hungry. He's like, are you hungry? Or do you want to buy a house? And I'm like, that's not funny. That's not a joke. But he was funny when just like his observations about the world. So anyway, I want a guy with a good sense of humor who thinks I'm funny, who gets my sense of humor, because surprise, surprise, a lot of people don't get my sense of humor, whatever. Those aren't my people. I want a guy who thinks I'm funny, a guy who's funny, a guy who's just like fun. It's just like everyone loves him. All right, sorry. Anna met her husband on here. She said he lived in India and she was living in California. And you met in India? You went to India to meet your mom. Oh, your mom. Does your mom live in India? Or were you taking a trip? And you decided to meet. Okay, that's fine. Did you really? Okay, but tell me the truth, Anna. Did you really just go to India to meet your mom or did you go for this guy? Just be honest with us. We just want to know the truth. And also, India's big. Did this guy live by where your mom was? And then you dated for a year and got engaged, and you're married 6 months later. Did you date? Did he come to America? Like, how did you date? Long distance like that? Alma 2000 says, opposites attract in my opinion, but you didn't ask for my opinion. But I'm glad you gave it to us, Alma. Sometimes opposites attract, but sometimes they don't, babe. That's just how it goes. But I would date a banker. And I don't know anything about money. What is the max age you would go out with, Uncle Pervy? How old are you, Uncle Pervy? Let me know, and then I'll let you know my answer. Here's Trevor07 is 38. Cool. I didn't ask you, but I'm glad to know. Trevor07, are you single? Are you dating? What's up? You were supposed to go on a date with me. I don't think so. Uncle Pervy says he's a lot older than me. Well, Uncle Pervy, I will tell you my maximum age is 1 year younger than your age. Sorry, that's like so unfortunate. Trevor07 is single, everybody. He's going to meet his match tonight. Trevor, where do you live? I'm screaming. I didn't mean to scream. Okay, getting back to Anna's story, she said she would date him when she had time off from work, fly to India for 2 weeks. And you work for the airlines and your flights for free. Oh my God. Can you give me like a friend pass so I can fly standby, please? I deserve it. We're tight. We're tight. Trevor is Italian, but he lives in the U.S. Trevor, do you make any good pasta? Anna, thank you for saying sure. Thank you for giving me your discount. I don't fly a lot because it's a lot, and I don't have like miles and stuff. Ooh, Trevor makes great pasta. Do you make good pizza? That's what I really want to know. All right, Arash, what else we got for our friends here?
Tell me about the last date you went on.
Yeah. What's the last date everyone's been on? What's a good first date spot? And what's a good second date spot? And I hate to ask this, but how long do you wait to get to second base or whatever the bases are these days? Usually if I have a good first date, on the second first date, I will suggest a place close to my apartment within walking distance so we can go back home and smooch. But I will say the first time this is a lot of info, the first time I sleep with a guy, I don't let him sleep over. I say get out. I say that was fine, bye. I know.
Did you call a cab for them?
No way. Because I just don't, because you can be close enough to want to have sex with someone, but not be close enough to like, then you wake up with them. That's like a whole other level of intimacy. For me, I'm like, please get out of my apartment. Mad Max Paintballer said, I used to go on first dates at a glow-in-the-dark mini golf course. That's fun. But that to me sounds like a second date kind of thing. I feel like drinks are a first date kind of thing. An activity is a second date kind of thing. A movie is bad. A movie is when you're in a relationship. Because then you can't talk. Mortality says Starbucks. Meet for a coffee first? Okay. Especially if you're sober. I love that.
TV shows.
We were talking about TV shows. Did somebody ask them?
No.
Well, it's good for first dates since we're all a bit nervous and the darker environment helps us relax. And you're right. And you have an activity and you can be doing stuff. And then you don't get drunk, which is also good. Yeah, usually I get tipsy. It's a first date. I'm nervous. Even though I have a lot of confidence. Who is not nervous on a first date? My first date was at Captain D's. LOL. Sky, what is Captain D's? I would love a first date to be at like TJ Friday.
What's the best happy hour spot?
In New York?
Yeah.
I think a good happy hour spot for me, for if it's like one of the first dates, is something that's not too nice. I know like a lot of women that want to be taken out to like nice places and nice dinner. To me, that just seems like too much pressure. And people that want first dates, like eating, like going to a restaurant on a first date. No way. It's just too much pressure and too much time. Like, what if I don't like him and I still have a whole entree coming? You know what I mean? I like. If it's just a drink, you can down that drink and then leave. But yeah, I think like usually first, like get a drink or two on a first date. If it's going super well, then you go to a second location. You just get like a drink somewhere else. I think that just shows that you're interested, but you want to change location. And then I guess, or actually, the guy I dated for a while, we went to get pizza on a first date at a nice restaurant, which was odd for me, but I really wanted to try this pizza place because I love pizza. Yeah, I think it's like a not a super fancy dinner, but a nice-ish dinner on the second date. And then sometimes on the third date, I just offer to cook because at that point I'm like confused with, do I have to pay? Like, what do I have to do? And also it's just like, I want to make out. And then I like usually just wear like sweatpants and I look like cute and adorable, but I don't try too hard. And that's who I am, everybody.
What do you cook? What's your specialties?
Like pizza.
Nice.
Or like if it's winter, I make really good soups. You guys into soups? A nice salad or some stir fry. God, I'm fucking starving. I want to go try this Impossible Burger you guys were talking about after this, but I gotta go walk the dog. Wait, are you guys? I want everyone to tell me if you guys are coming back tomorrow at 5. Arash, where was your first date with your girlfriend? You don't have to say.
Probably first official one was actually a PS1 summer warm up. You ever been there?
No. Can people hear you? Can you hear Arash? She's not talking in the microphone.
I think they can hear. Yeah.
A concert kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's like artsy. And
yeah,
like,
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Arash took his girlfriend on their first date to this like concert at an art museum. It's like super hip. They have it in the summer. These like outings at this museum. I always wanted to go, but
super cool.
Yeah, I want to go to the museum.
Yeah, while you're there, you can take a break and go check out the museum and all that.
My friend just invited me to this after hours at the Whitney, a museum in New York, and I was like, I'm getting a husband. This is where my future husband will hang out, at a museum after hours. That's the kind of man I want.
Very cultured man.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody just said I slept in the same bed for 3 months and didn't touch her. Wait, who was she? I missed that, Panther. Why did you do that? How could you guys even do that? I couldn't do that. I want to fuck them. Sorry. Museums are great. You guys, I'm not the only one talking to me over here. How about this? Where do you guys break up with people?
In a public place. Obviously.
Really?
Preferably via text.
You're an asshole. When I broke up with the guy I was dating for 2 years, I just kind of didn't like text him, and he didn't text me for 2 months because we were hurting. And then I was like, I went out with that new guy, and I was like, I don't know if this new guy's going to be a thing, but I'm starting to date other people, and I want it to be cleaned up with this old guy. So I texted him, and I thought we were going to meet, but we got into this huge fight over text. But it was really needed, actually, because we needed to yell at each other. Well, I yelled, and he was very accepting of that. But I still think we need to talk it out, and I want it to be like in a personal space because I want to like cry and yell, but not that personal space. Not that personal of a space because I don't want to have sex with him. I want to, but I don't. We know what I'm talking about. Because then I'll be in love with him again. That's who I am. So after this, you know what I'm going to do after this, Raj? I'm going to go home. Gotta walk the dog.
Tell us about the dog, though.
Oh, the dog is so cute. You guys would love him. He's like, when you first see him, like every time he greets me, he's super aggressive. He's a pit bull mix, but like super cute, medium size. He's so excited to see you, and he's so strong. And oh my god, I have to like ward him off. Like the other day, I wanted to take him home, and then I wanted to go home and take him out right away, and I couldn't get the leash on, and he was like jumping all over me. So I tricked him, and I locked him in the bathroom until he calmed down, because he will scratch my eyes out. But then after 1 minute, he's like so calm. He doesn't bark ever. He's just so excited to see me. I love him. I'm going to be sad when I'm not house sitting next week. So his name's Pippin. He's very cute. So I'm going to walk in tonight, and this place I'm staying has this huge garden and all this fresh produce. I'm going to make eggplant pizzas. Is that boring? I'm going to slice the eggplants, roast them in the oven, get some mozzarella, get the tomatoes from the garden, put them in the oven. You guys know what I'm talking about, because last night I had this like pizza that was like a tart, a ricotta tomato tart. So I don't want dough tonight. So I'm going to make these eggplant pizzas, and I'm hoping they turn out well.
What about cauliflower pizza?
Well, I heard like cauliflower crust is hard to cook. Like you have to like figure it out in your oven, because like the outside cooks quicker than the inside or whatever. But if I was at a place that made it, I would love to try it. Have you guys tried cauliflower pizza crust before? How do you like it?
It's hard. It's a lot of work to make, and there's a ton of cheese in the crust to
Oh,
hold
really?
it all
So
together.
then who cares? You know what I mean? Like you might as well just have dough.
Yeah.
So you made
Keto
it?
life. Yeah.
Or you don't eat dough?
Oh, no. I mean, I try not to, but I can't say no to pizza.
Is that you? You can use mashed cauliflower as a base.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Did you write that?
No.
Wait,
Admin D.
you guys, who is coming tomorrow? Tell me. And are you guys coming prepared with your questions? Murad Baratima said hi. Hi, Murad. He's on Facebook right now. Everyone say hi to him. I also love veggie pizza. It's so good. Yeah. So again, guys, I've not had that exciting of a life because I'm taking a slow summer. And I'm going to go home, walk a dog, and make a pizza. But that's nice, right? Doesn't that sound nice? I'll probably watch a documentary, or I'll watch Real Housewives of Orange County, have a glass of red wine, call it a night.
You should remind everyone that they can follow the room. It is Carly Ann Chats.
So if you guys follow the room, Carly Ann Chats, does that mean they'll be notified when we're live?
That's right. On Camfrog, if they hit that green follow button, they'll be able to follow you. And on Pal Talk, just hit the follow button, and then they will be notified when you are live next.
Okay, so are you guys following the room? If you guys follow the room, I will give you a shout out. Carly, can you follow me back? Trevor07. We for sure can. But I can't right now because I'm talking, but I will. Yeah, follow the room so we can all hang out like a big group of friends. You guys are the only friends I told my, I don't usually have FOMO, but this summer I've been having FOMO. Do you guys feel like the extra added pressure to, I don't know, make memories in the summer? Do you guys feel that? Yes. Oh, who is this? Jethro5cc followed the room. Thank you, Jeth. Is that the right? Did I say that right? Jethro. Thank you, Jethro. You are a good person, and God shines his light upon you. We're all happy you're here. Okay. All these people are following. Oh my God. I'm trying. Okay. Kid One Fresh is now following. Kid One Fresh, thank you for your love and support. I can always rely on you, and you mean so much to me. Sky, I know you're following. you're my girl, and you're of course gonna follow me. We have each other's back, and we love it. Oh, Love Doctor followed me. Say thanks. Thank you, Love Doctor. I'm glad you're here because I need some medical help when it comes to love. Okay, can you fix my broken heart? Can you do open surgery on my broken heart? I'm kidding. I don't have a broken heart. All right. Who, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up. A lot of people are following, and I love. Love. Everyone's following, but more people need to follow. Okay. A lot of people join, but they're not following. Mad Max Paintballer. I follow too. Thank you, Mad Max. What does the purple mean when it says extreme?
They are higher tier than green.
Okay, Mad Max. What's the highest tier?
Gold.
Why aren't you guys all at gold? Gold is good. Gold is rich. Okay, Mad Max follows. Love it. Trevor follows. Love it. Love Doctor follows. Cool. Cool. Mad Max, I don't need gold, LOL. You have everything you need. So what are the tiers? What are the colors? What's the highest to...
So on Pal Talk, we have Pal Talk Plus, which is blue. Then we have Extreme, which is green. Then we have VIP, which is purple. And then Gold, which is gold. And then on Camfrog, it's similar.
Okay, you're not making any sense. So Mark Jill 2001 follows. Thank you so much, Mark. Trevor says, did you say you got another room name? No. The room is Carly Ann Chats.
On Pal Talk, yeah, but if you're following Carly Ann Philbin on Camfrog Live, then you will be notified.
Oh, okay. But do I have a room on
Camfrog?
Yeah.
No, you have that. Which is
okay.
Very similar.
Sorry, Trevor. I'm talking to Camfrog and Pal Talk, so just do what you're doing, follow me, and you'll know what I'm doing. And also, you can follow me on Instagram at Carly Ann Philbin, and you will always know when I'm going to stream live. And I will never... Oh my gosh, just follow now? You bitch.
I wanted to wait till the end.
You asshole. So yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you can... You'll always know what I'm doing, and you will never miss an opportunity to talk to me. But are you guys, I keep asking this, and I feel like you guys keep ignoring me, but are you guys coming back tomorrow at 5? Are you guys coming back tomorrow at 5? Yeah, Mad Max, you can ask what state I'm in. Are you talking to me? I'm in New York. I'm in New York. Ever heard of it? It's up to you, New York. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. I don't know what time zone. What time zone are we in?
Eastern.
New Yorkers. Where is New York? LOL. The United States of a little thing called America. So tomorrow, I want you guys back here at 5 o'clock. We're going to chat 5 to 7, and you guys are going to have prepared questions for me, and I'm going to have prepared questions for you. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're really going to get to know each other, and maybe we'll play Truth or Dare. Is that crazy?
Let's do it.
Mad Max, you might still be at work. What do you do? Where do you work? You can join when you come home, faux show. But we're just going to miss you. I love the name Max. Arash, are you going to be here tomorrow?
So funny enough, when you mentioned a date at a very fancy place, I'm not going on a date, but it kind of feels like that because it's an old high school classmate that's taking me out to Manhattan. You know how to say that?
Arash is going on a date tomorrow. Are you going to get on your phone and stream?
I might. And it's on the 60th floor of some building, rooftop, and I'm like, dude, I'm very happy with $6 beers and shots. But he's like...
Does he have a lot of money?
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's single?
I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow.
So you're not going to be here?
I don't think I will.
Who's going to be here with me?
Someone, hopefully.
What if nobody is?
Then...
But you'll be here at least to set it up. You're not going at 5, right?
No, I'll be here a little before that. Okay. Maybe you can like FaceTime friends. Or you can
No. Who's going to set this up?
Oh, someone will. Or I will.
We got a little setup going on. Trevor, do you need me to pick you up? No thanks, Trevor. I had the Subway, but what you can do, and I said this at the beginning, I know you guys, a lot of you guys like my nails, but they're chipping because I had to do them really quick for the 099305200 is following me. Thank you. Oh, and you're sharing this broadcast. Thank you so much. Also, so did you guys see? I had to paint my nails for the 80s video shoot on Saturday, and I really need a manicure. So if you guys Venmo me at Carly-Philbin for money for my manicure, whoever gives me the most money can pick the color. Does that sound cool? Oh, Darkside said, I love you. Oh, I love you. And you know what? I also really love me. Oh my God, all these people are joining now on this one, Camfrog. TC Nick, 1565, and a bunch of numbers. Welcome. We've been missing you. Everyone's here. Oh, hi. Oh, 09, all those numbers. We can both take a manicure and then go take the subway. Trevor, you don't live in New York, do you? I don't think you do. Okay. Is it Jethro or Jethro? Spell it phonetically for me. How do I make money from my work? Well, my live shows. I know you guys are sick of me saying this, but I have 2 live shows. I have a matchmaking show called Young Hot Sluts that you guys can do if you're young and you're hot and you're slutty. And I have a breakup show called Let Me Break You Up, an anti-dating game show. Because if I can't be happy, neither can you. And yeah, weirdly enough, when we're talking about how do I find the guys I date, it's on the breakup show. Isn't that crazy? They're in the audience for this anti-dating game show. It's really funny. Z-Man 4001 says, how many people end up on both? End up on both what? Both shows? Be more specific, please, so I can answer your question. Mr. Preko joined. Why are all these people just joining now? I feel bad that everyone's just joining now, and you guys, you missed so much. We've been having the time of our lives.
It's true.
Drinking seltzer, eating granola bars. My back hurts. All right. Time for final thoughts. All right. This has been so much fun. Hosting you. What does that mean? This has been one of the best times of my life. Really. I love talking to a microphone. I love talking to all these people online. Am I a Yankees fan, Mad Max Mainballer? Sure. I'll go to a game, but what are sports? If you really think about it, what are sports? Yeah, I've been having a great time. I can't wait to be here with you tomorrow. We're going to play some fun games. Yeah. No, we can keep talking. Do you guys have any? Sorry, there's filling my throat. If anybody has any questions, oh, Trevor, I'm not good at goodbyes either. Anna, is it Anna or Anna? Nice meeting you. I'll be back tomorrow at 4:19 a.m. here in India. I'm going to sleep. You're going to get up at 4:19. That's crazy. But Anna, are you going to be talking to us tomorrow, 5 o'clock our time? Because we need you to be on. What is the 15th digit of pi? 6. I don't know. Anna will be here. Okay, Anna, come with your questions. I've had a great time. I'm supposed to go to 7. And I'm like, are we all feeling a natural ending? I feel like my brain is giving in. You know I need dinner. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? I want to live vicariously through you. Anyone having oh, you know what I love? Like homemade mac and cheese. Not the kind from the box that I always eat. The kind that you put in the oven. Ooh, lasagna! Steve, you're having lasagna? Oh, I love lasagna. Oh, God, I want lasagna now. I'm so fucking hungry. Steve, I will be over in 1 second. Where do you live? I'm coming over right after this. Sky, are you eating meatloaf mac and cheese with mixed veggies? Ooh. Steve, you live in Michigan, and you know I can't come. I live in New York. Oh, I want whatever Sky is making. Not the meatloaf, because I'm a vegetarian, but I will get in on that mac and cheese with veggies. I'm sure, yes, meatloaf is nice, but I do not eat meat. And we already talked about that. I feel like a news anchor. Oh, we finished that? It says it's finished. Okay. Cool. Well. Oh, Ashley Booth, I already kind of said it, but maybe there are new people here. I'm a vegetarian because I got really sick eating meat. And so I just quit cold turkey and I never looked back. And do I meat yet? How hungry I am. I can't say a sentence. Do I miss meat? Yeah, of course I do. But I don't crave it, if that makes sense. Cool. I could, if I stole a case of Impossible Whopper patties, I could make a meatloaf. And that is such a good idea. God, I really want to try this Impossible.
It's good.
You've had it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have it at Dunkin' Donuts now, too.
It's a really good. Have you had it at Beer Burger?
No. Where did I have it?
But does it taste like shit or does it taste good?
It's legit. I actually just had it at City Field. It was really good.
And okay. And you know, what is that called? Not White House. Yeah, White House?
White Castle.
White Castle.
It had it too.
Yeah. I just think that would hurt my stomach too much.
That's right. Man, I gotta try the Whopper.
Okay, IISJ follow. Thanks for the follow. I gotta try the Whopper too. But one time I tried when I was taking the mega bus from New York to Ohio, I got a veggie burger from Burger King, and it sucked asshole. It was so bad. So I don't know if I want to try. I just want a bite of it. I don't think I could eat a whole thing. I think it would fuck my stomach up too much.
Is it it's too different than your normal foods that you think it's gonna mess up your stomach?
Yeah, I just think the bread and the cheese, all of it will just hurt my stomach.
I'm telling you, I had that Beyond Burger at City Field on Saturday, and with the vegan cheese, I thought I was eating a regular burger.
But what brand? What was it?
It was a Beyond Burger.
Yeah, but a Beyond Burger from a place that's not Burger King might be good. They have Beyond Burgers at Bear Burger. And
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just really good. I was shocked.
Somebody, Mad Max, how long have you been a veterinarian? I'm not a veterinarian. I'm a vegetarian, Max. Come on. We have a good friendship, and you really messed that up. Melted cheese salad, Ashley Booth. That sounds actually really good. I'm a vegetarian, not a veterinarian. It's okay. Oh, my bad. That's fine. Honestly, I get them confused all the time, too. I don't eat meat, and I don't operate on animals, and that's just who I am. Anyone else vegetarian? Back hurts. I gotta figure. Tomorrow we gotta have everything closer. That guy, right?
We'll do it.
All right. Cool. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna miss you. What documentary should I go home and watch tonight? I've seen so many of them. We don't have a life.
Mm-hmm.
Any documentary watchers out there?
Blackfish.
Chocolate is vegetarian, and I also eat chocolate too. The Magic Pill, what's that? And is that good? And where's it streaming? I would love to do that. Okay, do you think we should Netflix, eat more fat and oils? Okay, The Magic Pill on Netflix. That's what I'm gonna go home and watch tonight. Okay, do you think we're done? You want to go to 7? Okay, we're done. You guys, clap. Thank you. You guys, honestly, it's been so much fun. I know I said we were done 5 times, but we're really done right now. We're going to see you tomorrow and Thursday right here, 5 to 7. Come with your questions, come ready to talk, and come with a positive attitude. Thanks everyone for following me and following the room. And you can follow me on Instagram at Carly and Philbin. You can Venmo me at Carly and Philbin. Have a great night or morning or whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you tomorrow.